But look though, white people have done this to me. Yeah. He antagonized me to the point where I hit him. I hit him. Now he's the victim. I have anger issues.
Yep.
I need to go. My hands are violent. I need to go to jail because I'm a
Yep.
dangerous person to society. When in
Yep.
reality, who is more dangerous? The person who reacts to being taunted and picked on and bullied, or is it the person who knows the outcome of what they're
The
doing
person
and
who knows the
intends and
outcome.
keeps doing it to get that outcome?
There's a term for it. It's called antagonist.
Oh yeah, but look, that's what
Hold on.
that so racism don't exist. Y'all, yeah, the white people are just antagonists and
They
they're
are.
control freaks.
Hey, some
So they antagonize people to gain
absolutely.
control.
Some rich white people are antagonists, control freaks. Maybe they live in a bubble where they like own things and own too many things and don't have any responsibilities and feel like they can just talk to anybody any way they want.
But nah, I'm not going to reduce it to that because that still implies a little bit of ignorance. Like they're just stupid and they don't know what they're doing. For me, this is what I think it is. What I think it is racism is the laziest way to well, let me not say racism because racism is some bullshit. Let me say this. Those situations are people, like I said, these people, there are a group of people on this earth, and I'm not going to say they got one specific color of skin. There are people on this earth that believe this earth should be theirs and nobody else's. They think it would be better if nobody else was here.
More than one group in that category. Please continue.
So with that, in order to make this a reality and kind of socially acceptable, you have to demonize people. You have to demonize people to get them out of there. What I tell you, I'm standing outside my house where I pay rent. Well, it's not my house, but y'all get the logic of what I'm saying. I pay rent here. I'm a resident. Standing outside. I don't have a car. I'm at my house. My house where I pay rent. Well, it's not my house, but y'all get the logic of what I'm saying. I pay rent here. I'm a resident. Standing outside. I don't have a car. I'm waiting for the Uber. A police car shows up saying that my next door neighbor has called the police because I'm waiting and standing in front of their house.
Time out. How does he know who you are?
Let me tell you this. They didn't know my name. They didn't know my name. They just said there's a guy standing in front of my house. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
What my question is, like if the police were approaching you like you are that person, did they ask who
bro,
you are?
That's what I'm saying. You gotta let me finish what I'm saying.
Oh, please continue.
This is a house this is a townhome. That means our walls are connected. This is a row of houses. This is a row of townhomes. So if I'm standing in front of my house, that's kind of the same as standing in front of your house because we all in the same building. I'm standing in front of our parking space.
Got you.
And I'm told that I'm standing in front of their house by a police officer. And they asked me, why are you standing? Well, I said, bro, these people are racist. They are Indian racist people. And they've been weird looking out the window at me every time I come outside. Anytime I'm outside talking to somebody, anytime I'm doing anything, minding my business, That's see crazy. These people looking out their window at me. Like nobody has lived through this stuff. No, yes. In the same neighborhood, I've moved around the corner and got the same thing from another neighbor.
So your townhouse, the motherfuckers in your building know you live there.
They're not even in my building. It's a townhome. So it's a townhouse, and it goes up, and it's exactly by the wall in the middle. So they're looking out the window as the police are pulling up to see what's going to happen. See if they're going to get rid of this nigga for them.
Wow.
And I'm standing here. I tell the cop, I'm waiting on an Uber, bro. The cop waited for my Uber to arrive.
Huh.
So I had to live through that. And just like people can just do that to you. And you have to live with that. And if I raise my voice to how I'm talking right now, this will give a cop would be like, all right, calm down. Sir, you need to calm down. Take a deep breath. With his hand on his holster, any white person any Karen, any Indian person I'm trying to explain this to, if I'm using this pitch, this type of energy, oh. And it's because imagine dealing with that all the time. You're gonna build up some sort of you're gonna feel passionate about it. You're gonna feel strongly about this. And you can't even feel strong about anything as a black man in front of anybody else, or you're gonna get sedated, my dude. They're gonna put you down.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. It's a control thing because they're trying to get to a point where I don't want to be here either.
I agree. It's a control thing. That's what it is.
They
It's
didn't want me in that
fear and
neighborhood.
control.
They didn't want me in that neighborhood, so they wanted me to want to leave because they know they can't get me
Yes.
out. I have the right to be there, so they say, okay, we'll make it super uncomfortable for him to the point where he goes on his own and we don't have to deal with him.
Well, this is a control issue. Fear and control.
But they know how to use the system in ways I don't because they're rich and they're white, and the system has been in their favor since they were kids. They know this stuff. They're taught these things. I'm not taught this stuff. So this is another part of the conversation. We don't have to talk about it right now, but think about people who are not only not taught properly about how to deal with other races. Think about people who are taught things that other races don't get taught about how to advance in America. So now you automatically kind of racist by accident. Just by your parents telling you how money work. My parents ain't teach me how money work. You go out there and I see you know how money work and you don't want to tell me or we're not working together and you won't, you know what I mean? It's always something that it's like, why can't, it's public information. What is going on?
Yeah. The rich and elite use certain things that are not difficult to use. And a lot of the masses just aren't educated, aren't told.